All right, today we're jumping into something big. We're breaking down a major announcement that's looking to completely shake up professional safety training in Pakistan. It's a huge claim, promising a brand new benchmark for fire and rescue. So what's actually behind all this buzz? Let's dig in.
Wow. Okay. First time in Pakistan. I mean, you don't just throw a statement like that out there lightly, right? That's not just some flashy marketing slogan. It's a huge declaration. It's telling you right from the get-go that things are about to change in a big way for fire and rescue pros in the country.
And that's the question we've got to ask, right? What's really backing up this claim? Are we just talking about a brand new building with some fancy new gear, or is there something deeper going on here? We're going to unpack exactly why they're making such a huge claim.
So, to really get a grip on this, you need to understand the landscape. This isn't just a small step up. We're talking about bringing out a whole new international standard, a level of training that, frankly, just wasn't available in the country before now.
And the place making all this happen, it's called the Practical Academy. Their whole mission is crystal clear, to set that new, higher, internationally recognized bar for first responders in Pakistan. So let's talk about this gold standard they're claiming. What does that actually mean? See, the Academy isn't just saying, hey, we're another training option. No, they're positioning themselves as the solution, a solution to a huge gap in certification that's been there for a long time.
And right here, this is the absolute core of the whole thing. The real game changer isn't the physical academy, the bricks and mortar. It's the kind of certification they're offering. We're talking about a globally recognized, totally verifiable standard that's being introduced to Pakistan for the very first time.
Okay, so that's the claim, but where's the proof, right? Well, the real power behind this whole academy comes down to a couple of super important acronyms. And trust me, once you get what these mean, everything else clicks into place. Here they are, NFPA and IFSAC. These are the two sets of letters you absolutely have to remember. In the world of fire safety and rescue, seeing these two together, well, that's like the ultimate seal of approval. It's the stamp that says your training is absolutely top tier and meets the highest global standards, period.
And this is a fantastic way to break it down. Just think of it like building a house. The NFPA, they're the architects. They write the blueprints, the official rules and standards for fire safety that are used all over the world. Then you've got IFSC. They're like the building inspectors. They show up and certify that you are, in fact, following those blueprints to the letter. It's a perfect system. One group writes the standards, the other makes sure you're meeting them.
So let's zoom in on the architects for a second. The NFPA, that stands for the National Fire Protection Association. These guys are the global authority. They don't just, offer friendly suggestions. They do the deep research, they develop, and they publish the super detailed safety codes that basically everyone, everywhere, from the US to Asia, uses as the gold standard.
And now for the inspectors, IFSC. This is the other crucial piece of the puzzle. IFSC is the official stamp of approval. They're a completely separate organization that goes in and audits training programs to make absolutely sure they're teaching to the NFPA's super strict standards. So when you see that IFSC accreditation, it means the training isn't just pretty good. It means it's been independently verified as world-class.
All right, so we get the what now, right? The certification is legit. But how does the Academy actually get its trainees ready to meet that incredible standard? Let's dive into the how.
Well, the clue is right there in the name, Practical Academy. Their whole philosophy is about getting you out from behind a desk and into the action. The core idea is simple but powerful. You build these life-or-death skills by doing them, over and over, not just reading about them in a book.
And you can see their whole process laid out here. It makes perfect sense. Step 1, you learn the international standards, the why behind everything you're doing. Step 2, you get your hands dirty, executing all of it in controlled drills. And finally, Step 3, you put it all together in realistic scenarios that mimic the chaos of a real emergency. It's theory to practice to application.
So what does that mean for someone who goes through this training? It means you walk out the door with real, tangible, life-saving skills. You're not just memorizing facts. You are mastering how to perform a rescue, how to use that complicated breathing gear when your heart is pounding, and how to actually manage a response when everything is going crazy around you.
And that really brings us to the big picture here. Because yeah, the launch of One Academy is just one event, but the vision is so much bigger. It's about changing the entire future of rescue for a whole nation.
I mean, look at this call to action from them. It really says it all, doesn't it?
This isn't just about churning out another class of firefighters. This is about forging a whole new generation of first responders. It's basically an invitation to be part of a massive upgrade for the country's safety standards.
And that really leaves us with one final big question to think about. How can a single academy really change the safety standard for an entire country? Well, it starts with one place that brings in a globally recognized, independently verified standard that just wasn't there before. By setting that new, higher benchmark, it forces everyone else to raise their game. And that ripple effect, that's how you really start to change the future.